In 1837, an unknown object reached a notable cosmic milestone unnoticed by anyone. It crossed a distance of 1,000 astronomical units from the Sun. For more than 100 years, this object kept advancing toward Earth. Ironically, no scientists discovered it. It continued moving until October 19, 2017, when a scientist named Robert W.C.K. in Hawaii discovered it. An image captured by an astronomical telescope at the University of Hawaii revealed a faint, thin streak traversing the sky at a consistent pace. Each day, this day marked a historical event, as it was the first recorded interstellar visitor. The discoverer chose the name Oumuamua, meaning a messenger from afar. Although the discovery was made in Hawaii, it sparked a global initiative to observe the object through telescopes. It also caught the interest of astronomers from the Sea Institute, who eagerly engaged in observing the object and pushed the search further, hoping to find any extraterrestrial signs. What does Oumuamua look like, you might ask? Some describe it as a reddish, cigar-shaped rock. Its elongated shape is almost 4 miles wide and about 10 times longer than it is wide. This description surpasses any asteroid or comet in our solar system. However, some still suggested that Oumuamua was either an asteroid or a comet. An asteroid is a small rocky body orbiting the Sun, while comets are large objects made of dust and ice orbiting the Sun. Oumuamua was traveling at a speed of 196,000 miles per hour, which means it is more than 100 times faster than a rocket. This shocking revelation again sets it apart from what we can identify in our solar system, whether it is an asteroid or a comet. Let's try to distinguish between the two phenomena. Comets are composed of ice, while asteroids are made of rock. Scientists first thought Oumuamua was a comet, but later changed their minds and classified it as an asteroid when it's past the Sun. However, they continued to consider it an asteroid until measurements indicated a slight acceleration, which suggested it might be a comet. There is a caveat: the object accelerated much more than predicted, puzzling scientists and leaving the question of what Oumuamua actually was hanging. A remarkable characteristic of Oumuamua was its periodic brightening and dimming every 7.3 hours. This dynamic sign indicated its rotation around its short axis. Such a pattern suggests that it might not be a comet, but rather a more solid and durable object than the typically fragile snow-like material of most comets. It appeared dark red, similar to moons in the outer solar system. Affected by space radiation, could Oumuamua be an alien or a Russian spacecraft? We all know the Russians are capable of many things on Earth and always compete with the US. Additionally, Oumuamua's color involves iron, as suggested by Dr. Mek, an astronomer at the University of Hawaii Institute. So, what did they find out about Oumuamua? And has any satellite been able to track it down and predict where exactly it will crash? Chapter 2: Theories about Oumuamua. Various theories emerged to explain Oumuamua identity. Some believed it was a rock, others proposed it was filled with gas. Astonishingly, some experts even suggested that Oumuamua must be an alien spacecraft. This raises the question of whether an alien ship is somewhere hiding while releasing a part of it to explore Earth. But is that the truth? Let's dive deeper into the theories to find out more. According to Dr. Mag, Oumuamua might have been flown from a distant star following a supernova explosion. According to Elon Musk, it was formed when two objects collided and fused together. Astronomers were initially excited when they discovered that Oumuamua seemed to point toward Vega, the brightest star in the Lyra constellation. This star was known to possess a debris disk, and by calculations this object might have traveled to its present location in roughly 600,000 years. However, the possibility of it coming from Vega didn't hold much water, because significant changes were noted in its path. Astronomers believe that Oumuamua must have encountered a new star system for the first time, considering its motion around the sun. This was similar to the speed of nearby stars. Nonetheless, there's a possibility that Oumuamua has been around the galaxy for billions of years. Another theory worth noting suggests that Oumuamua is a chunk of nitrogen ice. According to researchers Alan Jackson and Steven Dash from Arizona State University, Oumuamua might be a fragment blown off a Pluto-like object by a massive impact. However, to fit this theory, Oumuamua would have to be smaller than initially thought. Another theory proposes that cosmic rays interact with surface ice in interstellar space, freeing hydrogen gas trapped in water molecules. This creates a supply of hydrogen gas trapped in amorphous water ice. This theory, from Daryl Seligman from Cornell University and Jennifer Berner from Berkeley University, suggests that Oumuamua gained warmth from the sun, which altered the structure of the ice and pushed it forward. While this may be true only if it was truly ice, but that's not all. Astronomers Avi and Shmuel Bialy from Harvard University suggested that Oumuamua could be a solar-powered spacecraft. This idea is interesting, as various characteristics of Oumuamua suggest it may have an artificial origin, hinting at the possibility of extraterrestrial technology. This lends credence to the assumption that Oumuamua might be from an alien civilization. No doubt the appearance of Oumuamua supports the fact that it originated from a place outside our understanding of the solar system. However, we can't draw a final conclusion because its true size and shape remain a mystery, and no device has been able to capture a clear image of the object. Astronomers only rely on its brightness and their knowledge of how asteroids and comets reflect light to estimate its size. However, since no tail or coma has been found on the object, the comet theory was not confirmed. The comet theory also suggests that Oumuamua's apparent movement could be due to forces that broke it free from a supposed parent object. However, repeated non-gravitational accelerations contradict this assumption. Instead, scientists coined a theory involving sunlight. If Oumuamua is extremely thin, around 0.3 to 0.9 millimeters, its movement could be due to solar radiation pressure. They proposed that Oumuamua could be a light sail, a technology demonstrated in space missions like the Japanese probe and NASA NanoIL D2. These light sails use photon kinetic energy to propel themselves through space. Therefore, they suggest that Oumuamua could be enduring a long journey through interstellar space using a light sail. They estimated it could travel at least 16,000 light years from its home system, wherever that might be. Additionally, Oumuamua's motion closely aligns with a region of the Milky Way galaxy called the local standard of rest, making it difficult to establish its origin. Astronomers at the Margot Observatory in Crimea recently spotted a new comet named 2I or Borisov. This comet was racing through space at an astonishing speed of 93,000 mph, 150,000 km/h, which is much faster than expected for an object at such a distance from the sun. Its trajectory also drew scientists' attention. It followed an orbit with a very high eccentricity of 3.7, plunging into the inner solar system at a 40 degrees inclination to the ecliptic plane. This suggested that Borisov had an